What's up, losers? Sip here. Today I'm going to show you guys how to make the XP farm with a smart system. Let's get to it. But before this video starts, I just want to say one thing. I know you're probably gonna have questions because this is completely new. I've never done this on I've never done this smart system, so it's gonna get a little confusing. So if you have any questions, join my Discord, link is in the description. You can comment, but I'm probably not gonna be able to get to them. But if you message me on Discord, I can definitely help out because then you can send pictures and stuff like that. So join it. The link is in the description. If you don't have it, I would recommend downloading it. And even if you don't have any questions, I would just join it. It's really fun just to be on there. You know, we have a lot of people on there, and I think it's pretty fun if you guys want to join. So yeah, definitely join it. Link is in the description. But yeah, let's get on with the video. Alright, so if you figure out what this was, let me just explain real quick. So it's just a furnace XP farm. Now this is actually different than what I've done before, because now you don't have to clog it anymore. So you know that if you built it before, if this is your first time ever building it, then you don't have to worry, because this fixes all your problems that people had before. But yeah, just let me show you. So I haven't been smelting it. This has been smelting probably for like, I'd say not even 20 minutes, maybe 30 minutes or something like that. So if I were to step on these pressure plates, you'll see that the items will start getting stuck in this furnace right here. Right now you can see I'm level 0 in survival. I grab it, I'm level 13. I come over here, grab it, I'm level 19. Over here, I'm level 23. Over here, level 26. Then if I were to grab this one, level 28 or 29, and then level 30. So yeah, it really is that simple. And the more you smell items, the more that comes in here, the more XP you get per pull. So you can literally come over here and you can get 100 levels just from pulling at one time. But I mean, yeah, let me just show you how to make this. Yeah. All right, so here are the materials you're gonna need. So keep in mind, these materials are if you're building both the smart system and the XP farm, and this is just if you're building the smart system. So if you already have the XP farm from before, this is how you add the smart system. All you need is 2 repeaters, 4 pieces of redstone, 2 pressure plates, 4 torches, and then whatever block you want to use. I'm just using smooth stone. Keep that in mind. Both of these, it's not a stack, you're gonna need a little bit more, but it's just any block you want to use. I just like smooth stone because I think it looks the best. And that's also the same for stained glass. And for the slabs, you can use normal glass if you want. I mean, it still has to be glass panes, but you can use any pane you want, and you can use any slab you want. But I mean, yeah, let's get started. All right, so like I said, we have to start with the XP farm first if you want to attach it. Now there's a timestamp. You can just look at the bottom, and you should be able to move it to where it says smart system if you already have the XP farm. Well, let's just start. So I'm gonna build it up so that I have room to work down with the smart system. So I'll build it right up here. Now to make this XP farm, it's easy. Start with 1 block and then make a little upside down triangle that looks like this, and then there we go. And then place a repeater going in from this block. Place a lever so that when you activate this, you'll see the repeater activate, and then you can just keep that activated. Place a block under here like this so that you can place 1 piece of redstone under it. Then place a redstone torch like this, and you should see the redstone torch deactivate. Sorry, my voice is a little gone today, but let's keep going. So from this block, place a block like this out of the redstone, and then if you place another one, you should see this one activate as well. Now you're gonna come over here and you're gonna place how many? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 blocks like this, and then place redstone going onto each block just like this. Now over here, you're gonna make a little platform over here where you can place 4 sticky pistons like this, and then where the sticky pistons end, you're just gonna go like this and place a block under each one, and then you can place 4 pieces of sand on like where these sticky pistons are, and then just make a little wall on both sides like this. Same thing over here, where make sure there's no blocks under there, but just make a little wall so that the sand doesn't go outside that way, or if the water spills, then it won't go out that way. But make sure there's no blocks underneath these. These need to be completely empty. So what I would recommend is making it actually 1 more down just so that you don't make that mistake. And then from here, then you can place blocks like this. But make sure that this space stays empty below it. Just, you know, that'll ruin it if you have any blocks like right here. But yeah, let's keep going. So you're just going to place another layer up here like this. And then you're going to place a second layer just like this. So it's going to go too high all the way around. And then place 8 pieces of sand inside here. So you should be done with your sand now. And then place a layer in the back that goes like this. So you should have something that looks like this so far when you're doing pretty good. Then you're going to come over here and you're going to make a little wall that goes like this. And then right over here is where we're going to start placing our hoppers and our glass panes. Alright, so to place your hoppers, that's the first thing you're going to do. Place 2 blocks in the middle like this, and then place hoppers going into these 2 blocks just like that. Then come over here and keep that block, so then you can place a double chest that looks something like this. And then place 2 hoppers going into this chest. So the hoppers in the middle should be going inside the chest, and then these 2 hoppers should be feeding into those hoppers, and that'll make it so it's double the speed inside the chest. And then you can just place 2 hoppers below that chest, and we'll worry about this later. Now coming back over here, you're going to place 4 panes on top of each of the hoppers, and then you're going to connect it with a wall that goes all the way around, and make this too high, but don't cover the back, because on the back what you're going to do is place 4 normal pistons. Make sure they're not sticky, just make them normal. And then you're going to come over here and make 1 more layer above all the way around, and then same thing over here for the glass panes. Just put it like this. And then over here on the top, For the one that's near to the the one that's closest to the hoppers, place a solid block row like that. But for the one that is by the pistons, you're actually going to place smooth stone slabs, or just any slabs you want. Just make sure the slabs are facing like this. And the reason you need slabs is so that you can place water on each of them. So that the reason I said you only need 2 water buckets is because you can make an infinite source and then just fill every single one in. Now place 4 buttons on the blocks that don't have any water on them. That's going to prevent the kelp from flowing like this and going a little bit slower. So yeah, place 4 buttons like that, and that's pretty much the whole machine done. All you have to do is the redstone in the back, of course. But let's put this kelp over here. We're just going to put 8 pieces of kelp like this. Make sure you double layer it. That's why you need 8. And then come to the back and let's finish up this redstone. So knock out this block right here. Place a redstone torch like this. Place a redstone torch on this block. A block above this redstone torch, and then a block on top. A redstone torch on top of the block, with a block on top of the redstone torch, and then place 4 blocks like this with 4 pieces of redstone like that, and they should all be connecting. Now if you come over here and flick this, you should see everything working, the 0 tick, and you should see it all flow into this chest, which actually is flowing into here. But yep, that's the 0 tick working, so that's perfect. Let me just make sure I double layer it again, and always double layer it. It's better if you have it double layered. It'll just prevent it from breaking easily every single time. So yeah, make sure you just put double rows on there. And then now we're just gonna finish the XP part, where the actual furnaces are. So just grab your smokers, the rest of your hoppers in your chest, and then place 2 smokers below, going into the hoppers that you placed before. So like this, 2 smokers like that. Then place 2 hoppers going into each smoker, so one there, and then you're gonna come over here and you're gonna try fitting a chest like this. And then I should have probably done this earlier, but there we go. Now I have a double chest back here that you should still be able to open. And then you're gonna place a solid block underneath the smoker, so that you can place another double chest right here in front of the smoker, and then place 2 hoppers going into this chest. And that's pretty much your whole thing done. That's the XP part, the actual XP farm done. So this is where you place your fuel. This is where the kelp is gonna go in, and this is where your kelp will smelt and come over here. So if I were to flick it on, you should see that exactly happen. So if you look in here, you could already see the kelp starting to get stored inside these furnaces. And if I were to place some coal back here, let me get some. Alright, so I'm gonna put some coal back here just to start letting it smelt, and you can see it'll activate it, and then now you have some kelp that's gonna start coming through right here. You should see, there we go, 2 kelp. And then now we're just gonna have to make the smart system. So yeah, let's make that. Alright, so now it's time for the smart system. So if you just skipped ahead so that you can learn the smart system, welcome back. Here it is over here. Now if you're doing this, step by step with me, then it should be the same for anyone who's doing it. So come over here and place your little floor. So this should be where your floor is, if you do have a floor. Keep that in mind. This is where your actual floor is going to be. So your lever should be, I guess, the second block away from the floor. So you should have something like this. Now we're actually going to start the smart system. So it's really easy. Place 2 pressure plates in front of the chest that's has all the dried kelp in it. So when you stand here, it should be pretty easy just to grab all your furnace stuff. And then come below it and make sure you know which blocks you're using. So it's these 2 blocks, and let me actually mark them for you guys. Alright, so yep, I marked them with diamond blocks. So if you look under, it's really easy to tell. I would actually recommend doing this. Just use any other blocks so that you can tell which one it is. And then come over here underneath and place 2 pieces of redstone underneath those diamond blocks, or whatever block it is. It doesn't have to be diamond. It could be literally any block. Then come over here, go 1 down, and place 2 more pieces of redstone. So you should have a little 2x2 pattern like this. And then place 2 repeaters going from these redstone. So you should have an output that comes out from here. And then place 2 blocks that the repeaters are going into with 2 redstone torches, 2 blocks on top, just like this. And then the last thing you're going to do is make sure that everything looks fine. Yep, that looks perfect. And then place 2 pieces of redstone just like that on those blocks. And that's your whole smart system done. So if that's all you needed, yeah, it's really simple. You can actually add this to any XP farm you have. Just make sure that you put it under the hopper where the stuff is coming out from. So yeah, if you need help, join the Discord. Like I said before, I can help you out there. But I mean, yeah, it's really simple. If you look, when this melts, you should see that it'll just go through. Yep, there we go. But if I were to stand on it now, even if I only stand in one, then you should see that, yep, it'll stay in. And then you could just grab it pretty easily. So yeah, that's the whole thing done. I hope you losers enjoyed. If you losers did, make sure you join the Discord if you have any questions. I could definitely help you out. I can join your world if you need any help like that, or you could just send me pictures and I could try helping you out from there. But yeah, make sure you join it. Link is in the description. We're looking for more people to join. It's really fun on there. We do events and stuff like that. But yeah, if you losers really did enjoy, make sure you have a good day.